Hey, welcome. My name is Dave Westgard and I've been at Meidl Honda for 31 years. I'm going to show you the all-new 2022 Honda Civic. So I have seen a lot of generations of Civic over my years, and by far, this is the nicest Civic they've ever made. I remember when they've come out back in the 90s, they were great. They were really good in 2000s, they were great. 2010, fantastic. Won the car every year a few times. This is the best Honda Civic they've ever made, by far. So I'm gonna show you a couple of things about this beautiful vehicle, okay? So we'll start here at the front end. This is all new. If you take a look at the front end, it's definitely down here. It's a little cleaner than what it used to be before. We don't have any more chrome. The chrome is gone. One thing that's also standard now is fantastic for safety. Both day and night safety is all standard LED lights. Nothing like LED lights. You can't totally appreciate them until you've experienced driving at nighttime with LED lights. And during the daylight, these nice new LED daytime lights are very, very visible from a long, long distance away. They gave us more rear seat room and a more comfortable rear seat. Plus, they also took the mirrors off the side, the A-pillars, and moved them here. Then we also have better visibility. Of course, better visibility equals better safety, okay? If you're taking a look at the line, it's got a nice big sophisticated line that runs all the way down here. This vehicle is much more sophisticated, classy looking what the previous generation Civic was. And of course, being a Honda Civic, it's also very, very well built, okay? So you'll notice that when I open and close the door, listen to the sound. Very, very solid. Triple sealed doors, nothing like Honda Civic as far as that goes. When you go around the back here, also you'll notice the Honda Civic, it's got the classic Honda Civic lights. They are changed, of course, okay? Again, no more with the chrome and stuff like that. If you notice the fit and finish, fantastic. Also great trunk room, lots of trunk room. Everything's finished off nicely. Nice low lift over, split fold down rear seats, again for easy access if you want to put longer stuff to hockey sticks. If you have a goaltender, there's plenty of room here for a goalie bag, so lots and lots of trunk room. They have improved the suspension over previous generations, okay? Smoother, more nimble, agile handling, and really, until you drive it, you really can't appreciate how this vehicle drives. They've also increased the sound editing by 20%. So this vehicle is much more quiet than the previous generation Civic. Again, when you take it for a spin, you won't believe how quiet this actual vehicle is. There are two engine availability. This has the 2-liter, which is available in the LX, the EX, and the Sport trim. And there's 1.5 turbo, which is available in the Touring trim, and we'll go through that some other time about the Touring trim, okay? The 2-liter is a fantastic engine. Puts out lots of horsepower, gets great fuel economy, puts out great heat in the wintertime, great drivability. You have to drive this engine to totally appreciate it. It's been very successful in the Honda lineup for many, many, many years. So you can't go wrong with this engine. When you take a look under the hood, notice the fit and finish. A couple of things that Honda is. If you take a look at these little checks here, that means that an actual person has checked out this vehicle itself. Hondas are built in Canada. They're proudly built in Canada by Canadians for Canadians. And it is #1 selling car in Canada for 23, 24 years. It's been so long, I almost forgot how long it's been, okay? So great under the hood. Very good drivability game for performance, and fuel economy is very, very high. Look, it's totally new dash compared to what was before. Much more clean look to it. This nice new honeycomb design here, where your vents, you can adjust your vents to wherever you want them. Really, really nice and clean. Not as cluttered as the old one, not a whole bunch of little humps, not a whole bunch of little displays. Just one great big 7-inch display on the LX, EX, and the Sport, and there's a 9-inch display on the Touring. They also redesigned the seats for 2022. They're more comfortable. They cradle inside here very nicely. Fantastic, very comfortable seats. Also, another thing to talk about when you're sitting inside a vehicle, of course, is safety. And Honda has something new for safety. Honda redesigned the airbags. And actually, they won an award for that. 2021, they won an award from AJAC for the best new invention as far as safety goes. And that's the airbags. The normal airbag, if you get in an accident, God forbid that happens, if you get in an accident, the airbag comes out, it's kind of the same shape as a head. So there's a chance you go bend your hand over this way, bend your over that way. The new airbags in Honda, they actually are designed to cradle your head. They cradle your head so there's no head moving like that. It's amazingly safe if you get in an accident. And Honda's always have been industry leaders when it comes to safety. Another thing at Honda, first for a long time, we've been begging for this, heated steering wheel. We finally got heated steering wheel on the EX and that model. Fantastic to have it here in the heated steering wheel. They have Apple CarPlay, Android Auto, for your connectivity. Very nice stereo systems. Again, depending on which model you go, there's actually wireless charging, and there's wireless Apple CarPlay and wireless Android on the Touring model. Okay. We'll also take a look at this. This is something that's new. Also, this is you can't put fingerprints on this. brand new, no fingerprints. Can't put fingerprints, very easy to keep clean, okay? Volume button's been again continued, and they've changed the controls to nice twist knobby controls versus those push buttons. People like the twist knobby, they want to be able to touch and feel this stuff. Heated seats, of course, are standard, and 3 different settings on the heated seats. Look how skinny these A-pillars are, okay? Because we use very, very, very tough reinforced steel, we can make a nice skinny A-pillar. Skinny A-pillar means you don't lose that car when you're coming through here. Also, again, I told you about the visibility about those mirrors, I can see right through there. Fantastic. When I go to shoulder check, excellent shoulder check. Now, shoulder checking these days seems to be kind of passé because we all have the blind spot information. If you take a look on the outside mirror there, there's a blind spot information. If somebody's your blind spot, that's gonna light up bright yellow. When you put your signal light, it's gonna go beep beep, so it gives you a visual and audible warning both. Nice big center panel. When you take a look at that, we put it in reverse. Nice clear backup camera. We have 3 different views of the backup camera, and we can look over top of that also. Okay, nice clear backup, and it has dynamic light, so it goes with the steering wheel itself. And I wanted to get in the back seat here and show you the back seat room. Notice the spaciousness of the back seat. And Honda's also really, really smart. They don't put the seats really low. They put the seats up nice and high so that you can, when your kids and they're size 13 feet, because let's face it, kids have big feet these days, they can slide their size 13s by anything. There's also 2 USBs. They want to be able to charge up their phones. There's a couple USB chargers back here. Heat and air conditioning comes underneath the front seats and the back seat, so it's very efficient at moving the air through the vehicle itself. Okay, so that's just a little bit about the brand new 2022 Civic. It is an amazing vehicle, by far the nicest Civic we ever had, and I know more about Civics than anybody else. Come on down, see one of the fantastic salespeople at Meidl Honda, and we will take you out for a test drive. Thank you very much.